set up discount bands with Eve, go to the inventory module and go to discount bands and new, and that will open up the discount band form. Two areas are mandatory about a discount band. One is its name and the other is its formula. And before you panic about a word like formula appearing in your life, don't worry, it's really just plus something or minus something. So I'm going to call this discount band one that I would like to use perhaps for my tech club. You can, of course, just call it something such as 20% off. Name is yours. Formula. I have two possibilities here, two start points. One is the retail price and one is the cost price. If I want to have this discount band as being the retail price less 10%, I would enter square brackets RP in uppercase, close the square bracket, minus 10%. That would now mean that any item that had that discount band applied to it would be sold at 10% less than your usual retail price. If, however, I wanted this to be cost price plus 30%, then I can enter details as you see now, and I would have a formula that would mean any stock item sold with the discount band of Tech Club applied would have 30% plus the cost price as its final sale price. Now, one of the things you can see here is a minimum formula, and this is probably more applicable to items where we start with a retail price as our initial indicator of what the discount will be. So I'm going to just show you how simple this is, put in a retail price minus 20% as the standard formula for this discount. Now, the minimum formula could mean there may be some items that you sell that were you to take 20% from the retail price would be well beneath the minimum price you would really like to sell any product for. So one of the things that you can do is put in what you might call a minimum formula or a defensive position or a backstop position. So I'm going to enter in here that I want this minimum formula to be CP in square brackets plus 15%. Now, what that means is that I have now told Eve that with any stock item where the Tech Club discount band is applied, that Eve will look to take off 20% of the retail price until and unless it reaches the cost price of that item plus 15%. So at the very least, you, the store owner, will be able to defend aspects of your margin and will not be selling that item for less than a 15% increase on cost price. You'll note down here that there are 4 options about any discount band. Can this be a discount band that is manually assigned? In employee privileges, you can give that privilege to any member of staff that they can or cannot assign discount bands manually. And those items to which you do want them to be able to assign manual discount bands would need to be for discount bands where you have said yes to this one can be assigned manually, and you would do yes by choosing one of low, medium or high. At the moment I've said it cannot be manually assigned, and that would only be appropriate now to be used through customer types. But if I have given that member of staff the privilege that they can use low discount bands and manually assign them, leave it as low discount bands, or medium or high. Definitions of low, medium and high are entirely up to you. So some people, for instance, say that anything up to 10% they're going to call a low discount band, anything up to 15% a medium, anything up to 20% a high. And of course these privileges are associated with an employee in their data module under their employee record as to what discount bands they can use. So as this is set right now, this can be used not only for customer type discounts, but also by those employees who I have given the privilege of being able to manually assign low discount bands.